One person is dead, 3 others hurt, including the suspect, after a stabbing attack at a shopping center along South Congress. Let's first show you where it happened. Police say it started at Bennu Coffee. The suspect made his way to Freebirds, about 170 feet away. Those businesses are on the corner of Riverside and South Congress. When police arrived, they had 2 crime scenes.
The first scene at Bennu Coffee began at 7:49 a.m. Austin police say there was an altercation there between the 27-year-old suspect and another person there. Witnesses telling us the suspect struck someone the witness described as an elderly man in the back of the head with an object. Witnesses also telling us that patrons of the shop intervened, and soon after an Austin police officer arrived. They said several people, including the officer, tried to stop the suspect, but he got away. He then made his way to nearby Freebird's World Burrito store, where police say he stabbed 2 people inside there. One of the victims, a man in his 20s, died at the scene. The other was taken to an Austin hospital. Police say the suspect then climbed up to the roof of a nearby business and jumped off, seriously injuring himself. A witness nearby captured video of the suspect on the roof as police chased him. KXAN News obtained audio of the radio traffic as Travis County law enforcement responded to the scene. Take a listen.
For multiple stab victims.
I think our guy is the suspect. Just 43.
10-4.
102 to 110. Yes, that is the suspect. We're talking about multiple victims. Where are the other ones? I have one inside the Bennu Coffee. Are there others here or a different location? More ambulances.
Austin police gave reporters an update a few hours later. We had several crews there, including our Yoojin show. Yoojin joins us now. Yoojin, walk us through what Sergeant David Daniels told you.
Yes, Sydney and Robert. Sergeant Daniels confirmed customers here at Bennu acted quickly. They intervened. They tried to hold the suspect down, trying to prevent him from leaving because he had hit someone inside this coffee shop. Sergeant Daniels praised them for their effort. However, at the same time, he did say he doesn't recommend that citizens get involved in a potentially dangerous situation. Now, we've told you the 27-year-old suspect ran from this coffee shop and he jumped off a roof of a building. I asked Sergeant Daniels specifically about his condition. He said at last check, the suspect was still alive and at the hospital. We're still waiting to find out his name. We also learned that the other stabbing victim is in the hospital, and the first victim here at the coffee shop who was hit in the head, he refused treatment, and just a few minutes ago, his friend told me that he is back home. As for the man who was killed, Sergeant Daniels described it as tragic.
It was a disturbance. It's a tragic situation that somebody has lost their life. This is the first homicide of 2020. Let's hope we don't have many more. It's just a tragic situation.
Now, Sergeant Daniels isn't the only person we talked to today. We were out here all day speaking with witnesses. So coming up at 5 o'clock, I'll tell you about this conversation I had with one woman. She lives nearby. She is a regular here at Bennu. She saw everything that happened inside the coffee shop before the suspect ran out. So for now, live in Austin, Yoojin Cho, KXAN News.
All right, Yoojin, thank you. And last year, KXAN investigation uncovered that Austin doesn't track some stabbing trends, and some leaders say changing that could make the city safer. We found most stabbings between 2016 and 2018 involved drugs and alcohol. From 2016 through February of 2019, 12 people were stabbed to death in Austin. In all of those cases, suspects used a knife. We've created an interactive map of those stabbings for you to explore. It's online now in that story in the Investigate section of KXAN.com.